Love to argue. Why, classroom argument is like martial arts practice. The English verb to argue has two main meanings. When you argue with someone about something, you're having a fight. But when you argue something, not about something, but something, you are making a case or you're giving reasons for an idea or opinion that you have. You're supporting a position. Now, while academic argument is not angry, it is aggressive. You are in fact presenting your opinion and actually pushing back or trying to sort of overcome someone else's opinion. So it can be seen as aggressive, and many students don't want to be aggressive with their friends. They don't want to point out flaws in the presentation of their classmates or in the speaking and ideas of their teacher. They feel that that would be unkind. Now, while I agree that cooperation is really important in certain situations, it's not appropriate everywhere. I mean, imagine you want to play tennis and you want to get good at it, and you and your friend practice tennis, and you hit the ball to your friend and your friend hits it to you as easy as you can, very nice and simple, to your strong side, so you never have to run around and the game is easy. Then what will happen is the first time you face a real opponent, you'll get completely creamed, as we say. You'll lose. You haven't helped your friend by playing easy with them, you have hurt them. And I hope that if you play tennis with your friend, you play as hard as you can. And if you beat your friend or your friend beats you, I hope you can be friends afterward. Well, it's a similar thing in school with ideas. You're playing tennis, sending ideas back and forth like a match. Now, even with your teacher, you have to challenge them whenever it occurs to you to challenge them, to question and to play with your ideas. It's not something you have to worry about that you're going to hurt your teacher by challenging them. I remember when I was studying fencing, and I remember when my fencing teacher, the first time he would spar with me, he stood up, and I had my fencing foil, and he had his, and he wasn't wearing a face mask, and he would have kicked out any student who tried fencing without a mask on, because you can lose an eye. And I was worried about it because I didn't want to poke his eye out. And when he realized that I was worried, he laughed. He said, "Do you think I'm so weak that I couldn't stop you?" He wasn't worried. And after I fenced with him as hard as I could for a few minutes, I realized there was no way that I could ever get close to even poking his eye out. And he was so much better than I was. But he didn't play me with the most of his skill. He played me just a little bit higher than my skill level so that I could learn. He didn't fight me with all of his skill. He was my teacher. He was helping me grow. I also remember the first day he put his face mask on. It meant that I had gotten good enough at fencing that there was a small chance that I could get to his face, near his face. And he was happy that I got that skill. He wasn't sad that now I was good enough that possibly I could, by accident hurt him. And it's the same thing in the classroom. It's a kind of competition. It's like a fencing match. And your teacher wants you to do your best, to say your strongest argument, to make your case. They have skills and abilities that have been practiced for many years. And when you get good enough that possibly you can score a point, they're going to applaud you as much as your friends will. Because that's what college is all about. Learning to make a good argument. Learning to pierce the arguments of others. So you gotta love to do it. It's like a sport. It's like martial arts, where you play with a friendly desire to score a point. Touché.